Earlier, we talked about different types of text structure. In our part 1 video, we talked about descriptive, where it's describing something. And then we talked about sequence. Text structure, and that is when the order really matters. The author is trying to explain the process of something. And then we talked about a problem and solution type of text structure. And this is where the author presents a problem or multiple problems, and then also offers some solutions or multiple solutions. In our next set of text structure, we are going to talk about two new types of text structure. The first type of text structure we will talk about is the cause and effect text structure. This is where the author describes events and identifies reasons or causes for why something happens. The cause is why something happens, or the reason, and the effect is what happens, or the result. Some clue words to help you figure out what a type of text structure this is, for it to be a cause and effect. Some clue words are since, because, if, due to, as a result, so, then, leads to, consequently, and therefore. So if we look at our example over here, global warming is an interesting concept. The Earth is currently getting warmer, and as it gets warmer, many things will happen as a result. The water cycle will speed up and cause more rain, droughts, wildfires, and extreme heat waves. Likewise, the Arctic ice will melt sooner and faster. The oceans will also warm, causing sea levels to rise more quickly, which may cause flooding and/or water contamination. Glacier ice around the Earth will also melt. It is important that we pay attention to global warming because it could potentially change the way we live life on Earth. It could also present a danger to the polar bear population. Melting of the glacier ice leads to polar bears having to walk longer distances to find a place to rest and to find food. Consequently, there has been a huge decline in the polar bear population. Scientists are searching for new ways to protect this species from the impact of global warming. So here we had many word examples that show why this is a cause and effect type of text structure. And the next text structure that we will talk about today is compare and contrast. In a compare and contrast type of text structure, the author shares similarities and differences. The author uses comparisons to describe ideas to readers. Some clue words: similar, alike, same, just like, both, different, unlike, while, in contrast, and on the other hand. And we have this chart below for some more specifics. So when we compare, we're looking at similarities, and when we contrast, we are looking at differences. Some words that show similarities: alike, same, just so, both, similarly, also. Some words that show contrast: unlike, however, while, in contrast, on the other hand. There are many similarities between polar bears and black bears. The most obvious similarity is that they are both bears. Both of these species of bears have sharp claws with 5 toes. They use these claws to hunt for food. While polar bears hunt for seals, the black bears usually hunt for frogs. This probably has a lot to do with what can be found in their habitats. Polar bears are found in snowy environments, while black bears live in the woods. They both do make a den in these environments. Both of these animals have a keen sense of smell. They will use the sense of smell to sniff out food, which can sometimes present a threat to humans. These animals are attracted to human food and trash, so if humans do not clean up behind themselves, it could pose a problem. Learning about both of these animals can prove to be helpful for all students. All right, we have just approached the end of our text structure part 2. Please go on to take the Schoology quiz.